Hi out there in the YouTube and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be going over Cancer, the crybaby. Now, I'm sure everyone understands that if you know about astrology, but if you're a newbie, then you might want to know that Cancer is one of the most emotional signs. I mean, all of the water signs are very emotional, but Cancer is ruled by the moon. That's like the mum. That's the mother. That's the nurturing quality of if a child falls and they scrape their knee. A Cancer is very much to be like, "Oh, baby, are you okay? Want me to kiss it better?" Like, they're very nurturing in an emotionally nurturing way. They're not necessarily the most logical. They don't necessarily think everything through and have reasonings and this and that. They have a big heart. Now, with a big heart, they're sensitive, right? So they get hurt easily. And more than any other sign, they probably cry a lot. And that's okay. I'm not teasing you. I'm doing all the 12. So all this, no, everyone is going to get picked on in some way. But don't take it personally, because that's one thing that Cancers do, is they take things so personally. Now, it's a cardinal sign, so similar to Aries, that has the ability to kind of, it's very adaptable. It can go here, it can go there, it can just wing it. It's cardinal. But it's not fixed, so it doesn't necessarily have the staying power of Taurus and stuff like that, because it can get hurt. And when it gets hurt, it can be kind of catty. That was actually one of the things I was going to call it. I was going to say Cancer the catty. But I thought people might not know what that means. So I was like, I'll go with crybaby, because I can still link them. Because when they get really emotionally hurt, then they're the crab, right? So they can pinch you if you get too close. And they are nurturing, meaning if they choose you to nurture, and when it comes to friends and that, there's nothing that means more to them than having close-knit group of friends. It doesn't mean that they want to know everybody. They're not Mr. Social, although they can be in some ways, because they're cardinal, so they're adaptable. But at the end of the day, home is really, really important to a Cancer, the crab. And yes, they have a really soft, ooey gooey inside, just like a crab, but a really hard exterior shell that would elude you to thinking that they are sensitive, until maybe one day you see them having a mental breakdown and crying behind a garbage can, and they're just like, "Don't look at me, don't look at me." Because they can be a little dramatic. But they're very kind people. I mean, all people have good and bad traits. And I mean, they are very nurturing. So if you have a Cancer as your mother or your father, you know how much they loved you. They smothered you in kisses and affection. And in no way was there a detachment. They were very present. Doesn't mean you always got along, but they were very real. Felt very real. So, yeah, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. And I'm going to be making more astrology videos. I'm just starting my series. I don't know if I'll get through the whole thing today, but I'll get at least half. So, fingers crossed. And I will see you in the future, hopefully. Bye for now.